Hey guys, it's Nutcase, and in today's video we're going through the 28th sketchbook in my numbered sketchbook series. So like I mentioned in the Inktober video slash Promptober, those aren't included in the numbered sketchbooks, or I would have more sketchbooks completed by now, but this is number 28, so let's have a look. It is a soft cover, which is honestly very odd for me. I actually have a couple soft covers I'm going to be using for the next couple sketchbooks, but I really ended up liking this sketchbook as well. It's the Zen Art Supplies sketchbook. I liked it, so yeah. Here are the stickers on the inside, since I couldn't put any on the cover since it's a cloth cover. And then another little extra one there. And then swatch page and my front page. And then this was the first sketch, and then when I restarted the sketchbook, as the front page denoted several months later, that's when I started sketching this. And so this is the pre-planning stages for my watercolor bee painting that I've posted the video of here on YouTube. You guys can find it in my speed paints. So this is the actual print taped in, and then the sticker I also made, but this was the original rough sketch, digital sketch, rough watercolor, and then final. So I just have everything here, like taped in and whatnot. And then this was the planning process for this sticker, which is the wash your hands bee sticker. And then these were some drawings. I put a thing over this because I didn't like how this looked. But yeah. Some random sketches that I didn't do anything with. Drawing more of that flower from the bee picture. A little chubby red panda. Elf lady. I was trying out some different markers that I had and stuff. I played with the idea of doing a Miles Morales picture. This was around the time they announced the new Spider-Man game, I think. And then I re-looked at an old picture of mine that I did. You guys can actually, I painted it here for YouTube. But that was what this one was based on, and then I just did a ink drawing. Miles is my favorite Spider-Man, so I wanted to draw him some after seeing the news. And then this is my bat Ellie, my vampire bat, and I was messing around with different fountain pen ink on this page. And then I was just using some colored pencils for sketching. I think this is one of the few times that I use actual graphite in my sketchbook there. And then this was some planning for one of my Patreon prints. And then this was the final version of the Patreon print, and it is printed front and back as text and no text, just because we had an even split on that. But then this was the actual finished sketch for the main pose. So, yeah. And then this was the first rough idea. I did the speed paint. I posted it here on YouTube. But yeah, this is the piece I did for a zine, which when this video goes live, the zine should be still going on Kickstarter, and if it is, I will have it linked down below. If not, I will let you guys know down below if it's, done or something. And this was another speed paint, so this was the rough sketch in the sketchbook, and then the final one printed out and pasted in. I took out the green background just so I didn't waste a lot of printer ink just to tape it into the sketchbook. This was just some random doodles that I was doing to warm up one day, and then I was doing more sketching, more Patreon print ideas. These were working out the masks for the print, and I was drawing my character. And then here are some Vash doodles from Trigun. And then this was from like the random pose generator, I think, but I don't know what I was doing with this. And yeah, the hand's too small for this picture. I liked everything else about it, but the hand was too small. This was a fan art sketch for Zito, and then I was helping my husband work out a gang tattoo idea for his game. So we were figuring out what it looked like specifically. And then this was the final print for September. This is what I was doing the masks for. It's the background of this image. And then this was the final rough sketch that I did that I ended up using for the main pose on this print. And then I was doing some yokai sketches. I had the idea for like a yokai magical girl. I still kind of want to mess with that, but I was trying to decide how to do her wand. And I wanted one of the lantern guys to be in like the center of her wand, but I didn't really flesh that out too much. And then just a random kappa. I like drawing my lanky kappas. And this was me working on October rewards, so October pen design, and then the October stickers. I was trying to come up with different cactus cat poses and how they would look. This is how I originally figured out I wanted like this pose, so. And this is the final sticker sheet for October. And then I was sketching out some Mothman sketches, and I was like, no, I don't want to put the ear things because Mothman isn't supposed to actually have those. And so this was the final rough sketch versus the final image that I also did the speed paint of here. And then these were just some more random doodles. I really like this chubby moth monster thing. And this was when I learned that Posca pens worked in my sketchbook, so I used them there. But I don't think I used them anywhere else. Which I meant to, but I never did. This was a draw this in your style. I don't think I actually ever posted. I didn't like how it turned out after I got it done. So it just kind of sat in my sketchbook. This was also another speed paint I posted here on the YouTubes, on my channel, and it's Aragama Witch with the dress, but this was the rough sketch for it. So. And then I was trying to figure out some announcement image ideas for my streams, so that was the rough sketch. And this was the final, like, colored one. I was really happy with how this came out. And then I was doing some more sketches of my character. I really want to do a picture where she's using her tail to make a heart, but I haven't decided how to do it. Her tails. Some more just random sketches, some pose ideas. And then this is where I was using Kohl Erase pencils and using the blender markers to kind of smooth out the shading. I do this occasionally in almost every sketchbook I use that can take this, because I like this, and I always forget that I like it whenever I'm doing like finished sketches until I remember eventually. These were some rough ideas for pens, which if you follow my Patreon at all, we have 2 owl pens back to back, and so I was trying to use the same base, and so this was the base with like added on ideas. Another picture of my character. I don't like how the head is proportioned. It should be down a little bit lower. I really love this sketch, and I want to eventually finish it and like do a finished picture with it. And I actually really like how this one turned out too, even though it's just like a random headshot. But I want to finish this and do curry, because that's what this was supposed to be. And then the new season of Agretzko came out, so I drew unicorn, boyfriend, random half-elf girl, a little cute mushroom guy, well, Posca pen. I guess I did use Posca pen there again, but I think that's it. Random elf person, and then here's another doodle page. I started doing these on game days just to have my hands be doing something, but I'm not paying attention to it. So, yeah. Another one of my character, and then this is Shu from Epic 7. I did that sketch whenever the day that she was released. And then angry version of my character, a little fairy. And this was another draw this in your style. This is their name on Instagram. But I really like how this one turned out. I did like a rough sketch thinking I may want to change the pose, but I ended up sticking with the same pose. This was actually a test to see how much ink a pen would hold that I got, and I still had ink left over after doing this whole page, so needless to say it holds a lot of ink. And then I was using that same pen to do some drawings. The ink that I had filled it with afterwards wasn't the best. It didn't dry super fast since I was getting everywhere. And then this was my failed attempt at a draw this in your style, where I did this and I only got one person that drew this in their style. So yeah. But it was more of that pen, but with the purple ink. Just ended up not liking the purple ink so much. Here's another draw this in your style. This was the artist and then finished version printed out. And then I was doing another one, but I couldn't, like, their style made me want to, like, replicate the style, which I try not to do in the draw this in your style thing, so I ended up giving up on this one. And then here's another draw this in your style with the finished and sketch right there. I was doing the draw yourself what you're wearing right now whenever you saw this image. I ended up not liking it, so I didn't post it. Dr. Orpheus from the Venture Brothers, because we found out that they got canceled, so I was doing some Venture Brothers sketches of like my favorite characters. 21 is my favorite, and Dr. Orpheus is my second favorite, so that's why I sketched them out. And then I was working on October's theme, or no, this is November's. Yeah, November's. So this was the sketch, and then the final version of this, which it actually ended up being pretty close. And then this was the first sketch idea for the Owl Girl for that month. This was the sketch that I did, and then I have the video of us painting this one. I've already posted that, so yeah. This is one that I haven't posted the video for yet, and I probably won't for a little bit, so you guys got a little sneak peek of this one. But this is an art telephone picture. I'm just waiting on other people to finish, basically, so I can post that one. Oh no, I did use some more Posca pens. Okay, so this was some more Posca pen. I was drawing Ina from Hololive, and I drew Ina and Gura as well from Hololive. Ina's my favorite. And then I was drawing my little character as a chibi, and then I drew Shinobu in a outfit from a game that she's in. She is a anime character who is a vampire who loves donuts. Yep. And these are some random sketches. This was a pen sketch that I did for a friend. We ended up making pens, so that was just me making sure that I understood what he wanted. This was me figuring out the outfit for my 2D Live model. And then I was doing... So, this was at the end of September, as my little note here says. And then this was at the end of October that I started on this page, because I had been doing the Inktober sketchbook for the whole month of October. Promptober sketchbook, sorry. And so yeah, this was when I started back on this, and so these were some pen ideas. This one ended up being a pen idea that we went with, and this one, but with this one's face, is what we ended up going with for that one. And then this was the first idea I had for December's print, and then this was the final December print, along with its sketch, which I ended up really liking. I think this one turned out super cute. You guys will see the speed paint for this next week, and I'm very excited about that. This was a commission that I did the rough sketch in the sketchbook, and the only note that the commissioner had was to make her smiling instead of the expression I had her in, so not much changed. But I really like how that one came out. And then I did some Overlord sketches because my husband was listening to the Overlord light novels. So I drew my two favorite girls from it. And then just some more random doodles. Elf that I wanted to draw some thigh squish with stocking. I was messing with a new pen, so I was just sketching around with that, seeing if I liked it or not. I drew Aqua, and then just some more random doodles. His butt is very pointy. And then random Kitsune brush pen. I got some new brush pens, so I was testing them out using this as the sample. And then I did some, I think, like Ginkgo inspired flowers, because they're clearly not Ginkgo leaves because I have other leaves with them, but yeah. And then I'm working on the idea for February's sticker here. I haven't done anything with it yet. It's not finished, and this isn't even the final design, but that's a little hint for you. I'm working on a Plague Doctor, Egyptian-themed Plague Doctor idea. I haven't quite gotten it down yet, but this was like the final rough of the outfit and everything, to figure out like what his staff looks like and stuff like that. So as you can see, like I have like a piece of paper here, and then like up here I've started covering up stuff when I want to like redraw something. And then some more of my 2D Live character, just without her shoes, her in a different outfits, like with sweatpants on. Another pose of her, and this was a rough sketch that I did that I ended up doing another one of that same character who... Yep, 9:30. Sorry. That's for my stream goers. It's 9:30 when I'm recording this. This was the other sketch I did of that character. He's also a VTuber, but he hasn't debuted. If you guys don't know about VTubing stuff, don't worry about it. But this is just the character, and I did that sketch just because I wanted to of his avatar. And then I didn't cover this one up permanently, but I wanted to put this in here. This was a thing that I had written something on and then blanked it out and then drew on it, so yeah. And then this is just a random sketch. I don't know what I was trying to do there, honestly. And then this is me working on my VTuber logo. Just trying to figure out what I want to do. Another sketch of my character, and rediscovering my marker pencils that I like, because I forget about them all the time. It's when you have a bunch of supplies, you forget about which ones you like using, because you're like, oh, they go between them. Some more Bakemonogatari art, and then this was a sketch, just a random sketch for Monty on Twitter of her cat goblin in the sweater that she got them, and I thought it was cute, so I was doing some random pose generators. Sometimes these turn out better than others, but this time I was just like, eh. Sad cat falling, I don't know. It looks awful. I was watching a Lavender Town video and decided to try and draw on her style. Didn't work out too great, as you can see, but whatever. It was fun to try. And then some more sketches using those marker pencils, because again, I forgot that I like them. This is one of the reasons I like them, is because they kind of color together, which is nice. I like that. And this is a sketch for something that I'm working on, which you guys may see in a couple weeks or so. I don't know. Depends on when I get this done. But yeah, it's more Epic 7 fan art. And these were some random pen doodles. Again, just my character being random, but my character, but with like a turtleneck on instead of her normal shirt, and then like an elf angel dude, I don't know. My character again, and then some maid outfits, and then we got my character in the maid outfit, and then I was doing more just like color study stuff with just gray markers, and then more VTubers. So yeah, sorry, you can see where this has kind of gone, and these are the other stickers I have in the sketchbook. Yeah, I hope you guys liked the sketchbook tour. If you did, maybe hit like, possibly check out some other videos. You can check out the video that YouTube thinks you would like here, or I'll either have a random video or sketchbook tour for you. You can subscribe, check out my Patreon. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!